document. Is there any objection? There is no objection. Question number 10, Alfred Ngaro.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Minister of Social Development, can she enlighten us with what response she has had to the government's green paper for children?
Now, the member should ask the question as on the order paper.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Minister of Social Development, what response has she had to the government's green paper for vulnerable children?
The Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to inform the House we have received over 8,470 submissions from members of the public, some of them big organisations and representing a big membership. I understand that this is a significantly high number of submissions for such a process, and I want to thank every person who has made a submission.
Alfred Ngaro.
Supplementary, Mr. Speaker. To the Minister of Social Development, what has been the response from some of the public meetings held around New Zealand?
The Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr. Speaker, there have been over 130 community meetings up and down New Zealand. These have been right across the board with child protection and support agencies, parents, teachers, doctors and even children themselves. I know the member himself held a number of meetings all throughout last week, especially with men's groups, focusing on how fathers can play their part in this process, and my thanks to him for his contribution.
Alfred Ngaro.
Supplementary, Mr. Speaker. To the Minister of Social Development, what has been some of the main things New Zealanders have been saying in their submissions?
The Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr. Speaker, it would be fair to say that there has been quite a range of views that have come forward, and when you do read the submissions, there's a certain number of themes that come in, many around information sharing and how it happens from agency to agency, and also with our communities and community agencies. Changes to the Privacy Act, and some suggestions have been that they be for young people aged 16 and under. Mandatory reporting has certainly been topical, tagging mothers and children and whether or not that should go through the health system, compulsory well-checked childs, amongst many things, Mr. Speaker.
Question number 11, Jan Logie.